Here, Libra, that is your place for your soul on this planet. Surely come out quick. Palin Q, I presume. I have a personal relationship with my patron guides. I am the result of love throughout the ages. I am awakened to my own value and purpose. Very interesting. Now the energies here are purpose, self-worth, generational love, divinity and time. There's the GPS. Chiapas, Mexico, if I'm pronouncing it right. And the elements are earth and water, and the description. Located in the green heart of wet tropical jungle, Palanque is perhaps one of the most studied of all Mayan sites, a prime example of a Mayan sanctuary of the classical period. Palanque was at its height of influence between 500 AD and 700 AD, when its power extended throughout the basin of the Usumacinta River. Whilst each building is an artwork on its own and a place of power, the totality of the site and not just the individual buildings should be taken into account when accessing the energy here. The way that the energy flows, that of the sun, animals, water, and the genius loci is not just around one building, but around the whole site. Imagine how the people themselves felt about walking through or living with such buildings and artwork. The images offered by the king to his subjects was an important way of communicating. The concepts of the Mayan calendar, ancestor veneration, the notion of patron gods, and the experience and description of rites of passage are just a few of the communications here. The first Ajor or king of Bakal that we know of as Kuk Balam, the Kezazal Jaguar, who governed for 4 years starting at the year 431, and many came after him. We know now that the temple complex was used for a variety of purposes, including funerary ones. The Temple of Inscriptions, which began as early as 675 AD, for example, was thought to be a temple used for rites, but was also the funerary monument of Hanab Pakal. It is also theorized that the sun wakens his body at certain solstice times. In the last 15 or 20 years, a great deal more of this site has been excavated, but currently archaeologists estimate that only 5% of the total city has been uncovered. We know that the buildings that have so far been uncovered, such as the Temple of the Cross, Sun and Foliated Cross, and the Palace, are incredibly impressive and graceful, as architecture was an important symbol of Mayan power and religious ritual. The art within the temples, the many bas-reliefs and paintings give a rich indication of how the Mayans saw death, power, birth, and human sacrifice. It is clear from a number of the paintings that children and adults were sacrificed to enliven talismanic objects and invoke deities long enough for petitions to be answered. Blood sacrifice is a key part of the Mayan ritual and cosmology. Now, when you visit, this is a multi-day site. Take your time, as well as visiting the big sites. Make sure you look out for the smaller temple of the skull and the temple of the jaguar. Walk the site consciously. Climb the stairs consciously. Feel the ancient power of this place still breathing. Wow, I was certainly taken in by this information. I hope you are too, Libra. And let's have a look. I tell you what, it's made me so interested. I've got to read up on it.